Spare a thought, if you will, for Santa's helpers who've been busy making the rounds to ensure there's gifts under the tree. Janina joined one such helper as part of a rural postie run up the scenic Whanganui River.
We're off up the Whanganui River, Te Awa Tupua, which goes from sea to the mountains we're going to today and then coming back.
It's a route Tracy Marshall knows well. For the past 5 years, she's been the RD6, or rural delivery driver, transporting mail and sometimes tourists along the remote rural road. It's also where she grew up.
So I've probably got one of the longest mail runs in our region, as in distances, but I've probably got less letterboxes. I wakapapa to the Whanganui River, to Koroniti. Born and bred up there and grew up there, and came home from Australia 12 years ago now, and absolutely love it. Love being home, love being around my family.
Do you want to talk me through some of the places we're going to visit today along our tour?
So we're going to go into, I'm going to take you to my marae. My auntie's going to have a chat with you, and that'll be probably our first stop. We'll go visit Annie, our resident deer. My cousin's little girl's deer. She's beautiful. Feed her. We'll go to the flour mill, Tawana Flour Mill, and we'll go up to the church, and then we'll go up to Whitaki and have morning tea.
Sounds great. Tracy's day started at 6:30 a.m. when she picked up the mail from the depot. There's 65 letterboxes on her route, each unique, and pre-Christmas is usually one of the busiest times of year.
Give the kids their presents.
Oh, really?
My cousin, she said, don't give him the presents. Morena, darling, morena. Morena, Jazz. I just left it at the door.
Off we go.
Off we go, yep.
Is it a mix of parcels and letters, or...?
It is, so we do both, parcels and letters. Mail has been declining, but I've just noticed just recently everything's climbing back up again. Mail's becoming more and more popular again.
Oh, interesting.
It is interesting. I think because it's a cheaper form of sending something out than a parcel. I don't do a lot of parcels up here, although today looks like I do. But I'm doing some Crisco's and that, which, you know, because it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
They tend not to buy a lot of junk up here. I think the biggest thing I deliver up here would be dog biscuits.
Oh, wow, yep. Fair enough. I suppose, yeah, that's one you need regularly.
Yeah, you know,
save your trip
buy dog biscuits online and cleaning products.
Yeah. And so, as you say, doing some Crisco deliveries, this is probably one of your busier times of year. You reckon ramps up before Christmas?
Yeah, it is a busy time. Although I think it's not as busy as what we predicted, but I think that's all over the country at the moment. Yeah. So this is my favourite letterbox.
And it's an old microwave.
It's the driest letterbox too.
I can imagine.
I think I've won an award because of this letterbox.
Oh, really?
A tourism award.
Yeah, there are some pretty unique letterboxes, I'm sure, along the route.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it. They're a creative bunch.
Yeah. Do you ever pick up parcels or letters to take into town?
I do pick up parcel letters. They've got the little flags.
Yeah, and they just stick them up?
They just pop them up.
Yeah. So is the route the same every day for you, essentially? It's just stopping off at different properties depending on who's got the mail?
Yeah.
I suppose that adds a bit of variety.
Yeah. You know, 2015 we had really big floods. And one side of Whanganui was blocked off from the other, and all of this was underwater.
Wow.
There was nearly 200. It was one of those floods that you get every 100 years or every 80 years. These guys were stuck in here because the road wasn't accessible.
Completely under, yeah.
For nearly 2 weeks.
Wow. The tour includes Tracy sharing her insights from growing up on the river, along with the area's rich history. She points out various sites and geographic features as we travel down the narrow road.
So apparently the old river traders' markets used to be across there.
Oh, and that flat.
On the other side, of the river. You know, so they would paddle down with all their stuff and sell it from there. And I think, you know, the riverboats changed all of that for them.
Bet that they didn't necessarily need, they could go all the way to town? Or?
Yeah, and take their stuff into Whanganui.
One question I wondered, I don't know if you do know, but what was the mail route like once upon a time along here before we had, the cars we do and things like that?
Oh, so I found Jen, who's the manager at the Waimarie, she found some documentation about the mail being done up here. So it used to be done by canoe.
Really?
Yes, 140 years it's been going for.
Wow.
I've got all that documentation, which you might find it really interesting. So it used to be done by canoe. It's taken nearly 2 weeks. And so my kukorangi pukia from up at Koroniti, he wrote some of it. He used to stop and he would stay, I think, where he would drop the bags.
Gotcha.
Or camp along the river.
Because it was such a long trip, as you say.
Because it was, and don't forget, he used to paddle back up.
Yeah.
And drop mail.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Tracy waves to passing cars. She knows them all along this road, and there's even a friendly toot. We also pass walkers and cyclists making their way along the Te Araroa Trail.
Morning. Are you guys okay?
Oh, yeah, we're just having a breather and around to go back.
Go on, go to Matahiwi.
Along the way, we call into various settlements, meeting Tracy's aunties and cousins who still call the river home. At one, we meet Annie, a pet deer that's proven popular with tourists, and we learn more about her cousin's manuka business, Marshall Honey.
I'm Tracy Marshall. I live up the Whanganui River in Coroniti with my husband Adam and our 4 children. So we're roughly running around 800 hives. Definitely unique because it's only from Mount, where else could you get good honey like that from? It's just, we're quite lucky actually.
What kind of, how do you think it tastes? What do you use your honey with? Pop it on a bit of toast or pop it in your tea?
So we literally use it for anything. If our kids get any cuts or sores, they put it on their food, they put it in their water, they just, their lemon drinks I should say. They just use it for everything. So this is actually the first year we've actually tried potting it and then trying to make a market from it.
Time to meet Annie the deer.
Annie!
How did you come to meet the special Annie girl?
So we brought some breeding hinds of a local up the river in Jerusalem. So we had around 100 hinds in here.
I see all the deer fencing, yeah.
Yes. And then we were eventually just going to let them off on the farm and then we'd get hunters in to shoot them.
Yeah.
But my daughter actually, she was only 2, I guess, and she just literally waltzed in here, grabbed it. It had literally just slipped out of its mum, and she just grabbed it and just nurtured it from then on.
That's my baby now.
It's so cool.
Oh wow,
they would live such a rich life here because of that.
Yeah.
Hey Annie!
Oh, I see some movement down there.
Oh,
I think just down there I saw.
Good spotting.
Oh.
Good girl, come on.
Hey Annie, you are a beautiful girl. We hit the road again and it's on to Koroniti Marae, where I get a tour and meet Auntie Sugar, also known as Jula.
I was born here, up the hill, and I've lived here most of my young life, went to school here, and I went, my husband was in the army, so he went overseas and we travelled around a bit all over there.
And what was it that brought you back here?
We just decided to build a house because my mum had a little batch over in the marae, and we decided to build a house here for her. She didn't live long enough for it to be built.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, so we came home.
What's it been like coming back and being here again?
It's lovely. We've always wanted to come home.
It's very special on a day like today, I imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's special when you've lived here from a little girl right to an old lady, and he's buried up the hill, and that's where I'm going to go. So yeah, everyone's here. It is a special place for all of us.
A special place that Julia and Tracy are only too happy to share with travellers.
So there's 2 whares here. There's Potama, Waihere. So Potama was on the other side of the river. Vandals had got to him, and up on the Gentilani, the top of the first the farmer on the other side of the river found these carvings down on the side of the river. So vandals had got to him.
Oh.
So my kuko Koroban, Misakingi, they all got together. He went up the river. And my kuro, he brought him down on a barge. And they dismantled him on the other side, brought him down here because he's one of the big chiefs. This is his granddaughter's marae.
Wow.
And so now he said, because we can look after him better here. So they built, this is our museum. They built it in honour of the Hikurangi people, where Potama came from when they brought him across. So they built.
And look at this carving with the awa, and it shows.
Yeah.
Really
so
captures the history.
One,
That's beautiful, though.
Yeah, so you picked that, didn't you? Yeah.
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 It looks just like what we've been seeing, basically, you know,
Yeah.
obviously a little bit different,
Yeah.
but...
A lot of the stuff in here is stuff that was given to us by manuhiri, by visitors. Like these stuffed kangaroos. So that'd be obviously, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All sorts of, and beautiful old photos as well.
And so this was the original whare on the marae here?
This was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is the hall.
The tour has taken us up through Parakino, Atene, Koraniti and Matahiwi, past the Kawana flour mill and St. Joseph's Convent near Jerusalem, or Hiruharama, onto Pipariki and back. A 6-hour round trip.
And it's really nice to have them come up here, because what keeps us all together is our whenua, is the land, eh?
Time to make the trip home, back along the route we came, up the winding Whanganui River.
Tracy Marshall of the original mail tour alongside the Whanganui River. That story by Janina Schwaneke. She also spoke with Darren E. Marshall and Jula Teki.